Hello everybody and welcome back in the Honda Center from Anaheim, California. The Anaheim Ducks and the Toronto Maple Leafs set to take off for the second and final time this year. John Gibson will get the start between the home pipes for the Ducks. Leafs again are going to go back to Jack Campbell, who's been on a roll lately. He gave up 4 last game in Columbus, but the Jackets are one of the hardest teams in the league. It's expected. Ducks will look for revenge tonight. They're coming off, they did lose to the Leafs in Toronto earlier in the year, 4-3 in overtime. That was in the Coca-Cola Coliseum special back in Toronto. Nylander to the net in front! And that one rolled just out of the reach of Mitch Marner, who got the game winner last game. Here's Terry down the left wing. Shot right on, handled by Campbell. Marner to Matthews. Turned it over and a penalty coming to the Ducks early in this game for boarding. So the Leafs will get a power play look. You don't usually see this. No, the Leafs have the fewest power play attempts in the league. It's rare to see a power play. Draw one. Here's Tavares. Shot off a leg. Kerfoot settles it down. Looks. He shoots. That's stopped. They rebound. It stayed out. Good chances for the Leafs as it's played down the ice. Gibson got across. Good athleticism. Keeps it out of the net. Andre Kasha for Toronto will start this power play again. Fired. It's knocked down by the stick of Fowler. There's Silverberg to Josh Manson and down the ice. Already under a minute left on the power play now. Here's John Tavares for the Leafs. Tavares winds up, still has it, shoots, blockered away by Gibson. Fowler, he'll pick it up and clear, and that should do it for the power play. Maybe one last rush. Morgan Riley, 10 seconds to go on it. That's turned over, and that'll do it. The Leafs are 0 for 1. Kasha fired down into the Anaheim zone. That goes all the way around. Spezza's after it. Fowler in the corner. Jason Spezza. Here's Jacob Silverberg, and here come the Ducks down the right side. In over the line, looking. Center, Getzlaf. Stopped by Campbell. Came free. There's Riley. He'll get it to center. Fowler. Spezza back to it. Here's Alex. Kerfoot drops it back in front. Spezza. Kept in. Spezza in front of the net. And no penalty there. Leafs looking for another. Here's Nylander. Centers that across. Almost found Kerfoot. Manson. In behind his goal. Now looks to get it out for the Ducks. Terry. Down that left wing, the Ducks and their alternates tonight. Here comes Anaheim again, spinning and trying to get a shot to the net. A great sweep away there by Justin Hall. Drop back to Lindholm. In for Terry. Makes his way to the net. That's played down the ice. And that will go for icing against Toronto just past the halfway mark of the first period. Still scoreless. Leafs had the pressure going early. And now the Anaheim Ducks have the pressure going the other way in the later end of this period. Draw one back. Here's Drysdale. Back to Grolow. Looks in. Can't get a shot. Marner's there for Toronto. He'll get it the rest of the way down the ice. Finds Nylander to the net in front. And Marner sends it off the side of the goal. Drysdale. Here's Grolow. Here come the Anaheim Ducks the other way, trying to get back. Nylander. Great defensive steal there. Spezza plays it to the net. That's as simple as a save you're ever going to see. Here's Grolow in the corner. Has it back and centers that to Getzlaf. Down the left wing, down the middle now. Getzlaf looks, shoots off a leg, tries to get it back to himself and does now in the corner. Center to the front! And Campbell knocks it away with his stick. Terry with it back. Here's Troy Terry, but here's Jason Spezza. He has Marner with him. Spezza to Marner. Never made it to the net. Lundestrom with it back. Plays that off. And here come the Anaheim Ducks. 3.5 to go in the opening period. Maxime Comtois looks, centers. That shot, Terry. Handled by Campbell. Last year, these two went to a shootout here in Anaheim. Here's a shot kicked away. Ducks would win the game. Brody to Blackwell. 2 to go in the period. Fired in. That goes around and finds Mikheyev. Hits that back. Maxime Comtois for Anaheim. Take it down. Power play Ducks here in the final minute. So the Leafs have their power play, and now the Ducks will have their attempt. We're scoreless late here in the first in Anaheim. Draw coming. One back, it's picked up. Shattenkirk at the net. Campbell down, has that. Holds on for Toronto. This is the third game of the 5-game road stand for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Finishing the road stand in Buffalo on a special alternate night. Draw one, here's Giordano. Plays that to Liljegren. Turned over in front, can't get it to the net. Here's Simmons to Giordano. Back ahead to Colin Blackwell. Upcoming, by the way, if you're wondering for another special game, a new appearance has come, and breast cancer awareness. There will be pink and white uniforms made for the Maple Leafs and the Toronto Marlies. And that will be coming your way soon, as it is scoreless here tonight after 1 in Anaheim. Shots on goal in the hockey game. 5 aside, hits 3-2 Toronto, faceoffs 3-2 Leafs, power plays Toronto 1 for 1. The Ducks almost halfway through their first power play. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Honda Center in Anaheim, California. The Ducks and the Toronto Maple Leafs second and final. Won by Drysdale. He has Maxime Comtois down the right side. Looks, shoots. Kicked away by Campbell. Not much on the shot. They get it back. Terry to the net. And that one just slides wide. They get it again. They get Thwap. In for Drysdale. To the net. Off a stick of Giordano. He'll pick it up for Toronto and flip it down the Anaheim ice. That'll do it for their first power play of the night. Zegras in behind his goal. To Terry. Kept in by the Leafs momentarily. Zegras turns it over. Has it back, and here comes Anaheim. Down that right side, Zegras looks, shoots, Campbell down, has that, holds on for the Leafs. Toronto a little bit swappy this period, maybe a little bit tired. It is the third game of the fifth game of this road stand for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Draw coming, one back by the Ducks. Here's Drysdale, poked up by Nylander. That might be trouble. William Nylander steps in, gets around, and dropped for Marner instead of shooting it. I don't know what he was thinking there. Now Marner has it back. And behind in front for Nylander. He fired it high and off the mark. Gets left. In the corner, here's Lindholm, and here come the Anaheim Ducks out of the zone. They turn back as Hall is on him. Here's Ryan Getzlaf, cleaned up. Marner's there to fire it back. Riley back in the Anaheim zone. Drysdale, it's poked further by Morgan Riley. Here's Lindholm with it back. Kept in by the Leafs. Nylander looks in behind the goal. Good steal back by the Ducks. Drysdale. Rollout, and it is just out. Marner to Matthews. Here's Austin Matthews. Made his way inside, but could not hold the zone. Rollout. Kept in by the Leafs. Nylander looks back. Riley in front. Matthews to the net. He wanted up to try to blast that. It was off the leg. Nylander in behind the goal. Big hit. Then he was tripped, and there's no call. Why is there no call? That was a clear takedown. Played in front. Matthews is trying to get to it. Here's Terry, one-on-one with Justin Hall. Down that right wing, has a lane, and it's stopped by Campbell. Andre Kasha. Over skates. Ducks keep it in. Zegras trying to center. He did. Henrique in front of the net. Has it back, and that's stopped by Campbell right off his shoulder. In behind the goal for Anaheim. Still tied at 0 in this game. Manson looks. Fires. What a stop. Campbell with the glove. Morgan Riley. Here comes Toronto. 7 minutes to go in the period. That's dropped to Andre Kasha. Turned it over to Henrique. In the corner they go. Ducks with it. Here they come. Down that left side. Nylander cleaned him up. Zegras taken down. Morgan Riley back in the Anaheim zone and in behind their net. Kerfoot's after it. Fowler taken to the boards. Played back in for Tavares. He looks in front for Kasha. Great stick play in front by Zegras for Anaheim. Silverberg. Kerfoot fires it back in and around. That'll find help in Andre Kasha. Drops it back to the point for Colin Blackwell. In shoot. Stop. They score. An easy tuck-in goal for Ilya Mikheyev as he's there alone at the side door on the left side of the net. 1-0 Toronto. They open the scoring late here in the second. Put to the net, but there it is. And Mikheyev, the only man there, cleaned it up. Beautifully placed and set up play by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Ilya Mikheyev will get this one. And he will smile about it as well. Mikheyev with his 5th of the year. And Toronto is up 1-0 late here in the second from Anaheim. So a big goal for Ilya Mikheyev. That'll spark the fans here watching from Anaheim that are Leaf fans at least. Here's Blackwell. Look back to Simmons. It looked like a shutout game for the longest time, but no longer. Here's Simmons in the corner. They took him down, and he did not like it one bit. There's going to be a response for that. Here it's hit along the boards. Fowler gets it back up ice. Lundestrom. That finds Maxime Comtois. Stopped by Campbell. He got a piece. In behind. That's dropped to the point for Manson. Poked up by Simmons. That might be trouble for Anaheim. Wayne Simmons with a step. Fired it off by Anaheim. Sticking into the corner and wide. 5 seconds to go in the period. Simmons getting in there. Here's Sonny Milano. Kept in. One last shot. Gibson snatches that before the buzzer. Toronto leads it 1-0 after 2. What a hockey game here tonight. It's never easy, but they find their ways, don't they? And Ilya Mikheyev there to clean it up. Shots a goal 11-10 Ducks. Hits 10-4 Toronto. Faceoffs 5-3 Anaheim. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Toronto with the only goal. Ilya Mikheyev came late in the second period on a rebound. It's 1-0 Toronto after 2 tonight from Anaheim. Welcome into the third period here tonight from Honda Center, Anaheim. The Ducks and the Leafs in their second and final meeting of the year. First one went to overtime. 4-3 Leafs would win. Here's the draw. One back by Anaheim. Just starting the period. Lundestrom. Here's Matthews on the turnover. Austin Matthews. He gave it away to Drysdale. Great steal back. Everyone's been on Matthews recently. He hasn't been able to score many goals. One a game at most. Here's Marner. Looks back. That finds Nylander from Matthews. And a stop by Gibson. Just got across. Looks like Matthews may have had an opening for a split second. But Gibson had the answer. Here's the draw. One back by the Ducks. Lindholm in his own zone. Matthews stole it from him. Ducks get it back. Terry. Grolow. Here's Grolow. Back ahead. Finds Terry. Can't get it to the net. Here's Morgan Riley with a back. It goes in behind. Matthews to Marner. Mitch Marner. Fired down the ice. That goes around. It finds William Nylander. In behind goes Marner again. Drysdale. It's taken off the puck. Lindholm. Terry. Back to Getzlaf up that left side. Already over 5 gone here in the third period. Not much happening. Here's a steal at center. Matthews got in the way. William Nylander has him. Here's Matthews in front. And the pass again. Never found him. Out of the zone it comes. Grolow. Up the right side, he's tripped, and Anaheim's going to the power play. Just past the 7-minute mark of the third. Leafs have done a great job holding the fort tonight. Jack Campbell's been a wall, and Toronto a big performance here in this third game of the 5-game road stand. Of course, coming into this one tonight, they want more than a goal, as one goal doesn't hold. Shot stopped by Campbell on this Anaheim power play. Brody back ahead to Spezza. Here's Toronto shorthanded. They'll fire it down the Anaheim ice. Goes around. Brody's after it. Took his man to the board. Spezza in there but can't keep it in. Sonny Milano on the left wing. Back to Kevin Shattenkirk. Shots this period. One aside. Logren. Brody. And out. Offside against Anaheim. 11:30 to play. Special alternate night for the Ducks, and Toronto comes in, and Ilya Mikheyev gets a rebound goal late in the second period. That's the only goal of the contest, and we're almost halfway through the final period of play. Draw one. Picked up by Colin Blackwell. Tries to fire it down the ice. And the Ducks had it here. They do still on their power play. 10 seconds left on it. That'll do it. Gets whacked. Giordano picked his pocket. Plays it down the ice. And no icing on that play. Zegras. Simmons tries to get it back in the corner. Stole it twice. Terry finally gets it back for the Ducks it out. Ryan Getzlaf with some speed. He'll play that over the Maxime Comtois on the left wing. Taking off the puck. Going back after it. Ducks have it here from behind. Looking in front. Muzzin stick in the way. And here comes Toronto with Alex Kerfoot. Here's Kerfoot. Winds up. Shoots. Off a stick in front. They try to get it back. Morgan Riley at the point. Now a penalty coming to Toronto for tripping again. As the Ducks were about to take off on a breakaway. And Riley couldn't let that happen. Or sorry, was it Kerfoot? Face off in the Toronto zone. 7.5 to go in the third period. 1-0 the Leafs lead. Shattenkirk right on. That's handled. And no one there to clean up the rebound like the Mikheyev goal for Toronto. And a race to it. Engvall after the puck shorthanded. Steals it here in front of the net. Spezza at the goal. Easily handled. Henrique. Jacobs. Silverberg. Here's Cam Fowler. Engvall has it back. Spezza. Here Engvall. Giving away to Fowler. 50 seconds to go in the rush. Spezza. Back down the ice. Race to it goes Giordano. Mark Giordano in the corner to the puck first. Circles the net. Giordano tries to go to the backhand with a nifty play in front of the goal, but couldn't get it to the net. Silverberg. Race back to it. Toronto's there first, and that'll do it for the power play. Spezza up ahead to Kerfoot out of the box. Didn't find him. Here's Sonny Milano. Adam Henrique. Time is running out for the Anaheim Ducks. Silverberg back across. Fowler can't get it to the net. Milano turns back. Keeps it in. Shattenkirk. Here's Fowler again. Great stop. Rebound. Campbell got a piece. In behind, the Ducks are pressing late. 3 minutes left. Marner can't get it out. Shattenkirk to the net. Won't get there. Here come the Leafs. Mark Giordano might have Marner with him. Giordano shot. Handled. As he was looking for Marner but couldn't get the pass across to him, he decided to take the shot himself. Almost a good result. Here's William Nylander, has it back for Toronto. Slows down. Time running down this third period. We're in the final minute. Leafs are up 1-0. Here's Silverberg, and poked ahead to Marner, and that's going to be trouble. Mitch Marner to the net, and didn't get enough on it. Drops it back to Kerfoot. Back in the corner, the Leafs try to keep it in here. Terry being chased in behind his net. Looks ahead, that finds Lindholm. Kept in by Matthews, and a penalty's coming to the Toronto Maple Leafs for boarding. And with 36 seconds to go, they'll let Anaheim pull their goaltender and try to tie it here in the dying stages of the third. 36 seconds left. That's Jack Campbell's number. One. Brody fires it off the boards. That goes down the ice. And a race to it. Ducks are there in a hurry. Zegras plays that back. Here's Terry with it along the boards. Has some trouble to get to the Comtois, to the net. Great play defensively by the Maple Leafs. Simmons kicks it free. Wrong guy. Drop pass. Stopped by Campbell. 15 seconds. Liljegren to Wayne Simmons. Here's the Wayne train. And he'll wait. He'll shoot. He'll score. Empty net goal with just under 9 seconds left. And the Anaheim Ducks fans sent to the exits tonight in Anaheim. What a tight hockey game. It's going to be a shorthanded goal for the Leafs as well. Wayne Simmons gets this one empty net shorthanded. 26th shorty of the year for the Toronto Maple Leafs. But it's the performance tonight to hold that lead late here in the third enough to put another one in the net to put the game away. They're on one back. They're going to pull him again. Drysdale. Comtois. Seconds running down. Gets lap shot off a skate. Here's Morgan Riley from his own zone. Fire that, and that'll do it. The Leafs win it 2-0 from Anaheim over the Ducks. What a game it was. Toronto just came out a tad stronger tonight. The Mikheyev goal, the empty net sealed by Simmons. 2-0 your final score. And where do the Leafs head off next to, you probably wonder. Well, it's a good wonder to have, not a bad one. Shots are even in this game at 15. Leafs are off to San Jose to take on the Sharks. They'll finish with Buffalo in Buffalo for a special alternate night. 2-0 your final score tonight.